Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do all kinds of things here, and today we're going to talk about 10 books that are coming out in the summer of 2024 that I'm just so excited for. If you see me looking down, all of my notes are on my laptop in my lap, so I just want to make sure I'm giving y'all accurate descriptions of these. There are 10, and I'm going in order of earliest release to latest of this summer. And summer is a relative term. I'm looking from May to August of this year. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first one I have for you is When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. This comes out on May the 14th. It's about a city where monsters feed on human emotions, knights split their souls to make their weapons, and witches always take more than they give. Honestly, I'm just really interested in this one. Veronica Roth wrote the Divergent series. No. Yes, she wrote Divergent. Right? Yes, she wrote Divergent. I'm thinking Divergent and Hunger Games kind of mixed there. She wrote Divergent, and I honestly was just interested because she wrote Divergent. I hadn't read that synopsis until I just read it to you guys. So when I saw she was coming out with a new one, I'm kind of interested in it. I did not read the other one she put out. What was that one? Hold on. Carve the Mark. I never read that one back in the day. I know everybody talked about how good it was or how bad it was actually, and I just never picked it up because I'd heard horrible things. Now she's coming out with Among Crows, and honestly, I just wanted to give it a try, see if her writing's the one that we always loved. Next, on the 21st of May, we're getting a new Stephen King. It is You Like It Darker. This is 12 short stories that have never been published by King before. Honestly, I'm going into it because I have come to love King's writing a little bit. I learned that I love his character Holly most. She has a spot in my soul, and so I want to give his short stories a try and see what I think. I've never read a short story by him. I do want to pick up If It Bleeds. I just haven't had a chance to. If It Bleeds is kind of the middle book between the Mr. Mercedes series and Holly. And you could definitely throw The Outsider in there too as well. But I have read The Outsider. I've read the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, and now I've read Holly. I never picked up If It Bleeds because it was short stories. I didn't think I would like it, but that's something I do want to read more of, a short story. Next, on the 18th of June, we have Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. Lucy Foley also wrote The Guest List and The Paris Apartment that I have read from her. I gave them both 3 stars. 3 stars, not a bad rating in my opinion. There's some problems I had with it, but overall my enjoyment was pretty good, and I didn't want to DNF at any point of it. And so when I saw that she had a new thriller coming out, I'm actually really interested. And then I read the synopsis and found out that it's a locked door twisty murder mystery, which I am so down for. I love a good locked door mystery. I feel like when it is a locked door mystery, I can play amateur sleuth and try to solve the murder before my main character does, and I love those. I love Agatha Christie's writing, and I love Poirot for that because most of Poirot's mysteries are locked door thrillers, and I love trying to figure them out before he does. Next, on June 25th is my most anticipated one of the year, and that is Children of Anguish and Anarchy by Tommy Adeyemi. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is the third in the Legacy of Orisha series. The first one is Children of Blood and Bone. If you've not read this series, it is such a good one. I absolutely adore it. The second one come out a while ago. It's taken her a long time to get this one to us, but I cannot wait. The way the second one ended, I am craving the third. I don't have it all pre-ordered. I wish I had pre-ordered it, but I will have it in my hands hopefully as soon as it comes out. I have asked my library to order it, and now we'll see if they actually do or not. Sorry if you hear Salem. I was away for the weekend, and now her and Fred both are very, very clingy, but I'm excited for that one. Now we're getting halfway through. Next is a series that I'm hoping to start. The third one is coming out on July the 23rd. And no, I'm sorry. I had these out of order. The third one's coming out on June the 11th, actually. And that is The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. If you don't know, I have been on a Frida kick this year. I just finished The Teacher by her today and absolutely loved it. Highly recommend. And I know The Housemaid is one of her famous series. I've not picked up the first one, but I am excited for the third one to come out, and I think that's going to be a completed trilogy? Question mark. If it is, I'm excited because that means I can just binge all 3 books. Next, on July the 23rd, and there's a new Rainbow Rowell coming out. It's called Slow Dance. I don't know much about this one. I do have the synopsis in front of me, but I kind of don't want to read it. I have only read one other thing by Rainbow Rowell, and that was... I'm double checking. Oh, yes. I read Eleanor and Park, and I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. And I've always wanted to give her another try. Fangirl wasn't... I started it. I got like 20 pages into it. It was not for me. There's another popular series that everyone seems to love that I gave a try and did not like. So I'm hoping since this one is a standalone, maybe I'll enjoy it a little bit more. Next is another one I am so excited by. An author that I have loved in the past and have had my issues with lately, and that is Karen McManus. On July the 30th, she has such charming liars coming out. She is a YA thriller author, and I've read the entire One of Us is Lying series, and I've read You'll Be the Death of Me. That's what I was really searching at, because I saw that I've read You'll Be the Death of Me. I do not remember that one at all. But I do love a YA thriller. I usually very much enjoy them, so I'm hoping that maybe I will like this one. It is a mother and daughter grifter. Our main characters, so I'm hoping I will enjoy this one. I added it to my list because when I was researching, there weren't very many that I was like, okay, I recognize that author, or that sounds really interesting, let's give that a try. So I added this one because I do want to give her another try. I gave... brain just stopped working. I gave You'll Be the Death of Me 3 stars, and then I gave the last One of Us is Lying book 2 stars. So if this one does not hit it off with me, I'm probably not going to pick another one of her books because I think she's just not the author for me. Next is one that, honestly, when I Googled summer 2024 releases, this one popped up, and I really want to read it for the rep. That is The Truth According to Ember by Danica Navaya. I could be saying that wrong. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that. This is about a Chickasaw woman who can't catch a break. It serves up a little white lie that snowballs into more in a witty and irresistible rom-com. I like a good rom-com. I've read a couple of them and enjoyed them, so I'm hoping that this is another one. Again, I think that the Chickasaw representation is not something I've read a lot of, and I definitely want to, so I have that on my list. And then next I have one that this is one I'm so excited for, and I didn't know that it was coming out. I saw somebody on TikTok talk about it, and when I saw them talk about it, I knew for 100% that I wanted to do this video and that I wanted to talk about these books for this one alone, and I like doing them in tens, so I'm excited. And that is The Death at the Morning House by Maureen Johnson. This is the author of the Truly Devious series. If you've never read that series, it is so good. If you like locked door mysteries, or you like mysteries in general, not thrillers, but mysteries, they are the ones for you. They are YA mysteries. I think they throw them into mystery thriller, but I would say they're more mystery than thriller. And in the Truly Devious series, you're following a young amateur sleuth that goes to this exclusive school to try to figure out who murdered two people in the 1920s. And the series revolves around her. And it's called the Truly Devious series because that's what the murderer calls themselves, is truly devious. And there's 4 books in that series. I read them all, like binged them all in 2023. I love them, and now I am excited because she has put out The Death of the Morning House. It comes out on August the 6th. Actually, both the last books come out on the same date. This one I'm so excited about. Can't wait to get my hands on it. It follows another teen who uncovers a mystery while working as a tour guide on an island and vows to solve it. So another amateur sleuth kind of book, and I'm down for it. The last one I have for you guys in this like very quick little video is one that I can't wait to get my hands on. I'm a little apprehensive about it though. And I can't really tell you why without spoiling the first 2, but this is Westeria by Adeline Grace, and it is Belladonna number 3. And I want to say this is going to be our finale in the Belladonna series. I could be wrong. But, excuse my yawning, but I've read Belladonna and I read Foxglove. I gave them both 5 stars. Absolutely love. Westeria is the next one. I cannot wait. I love these books. The first one follows, I can't think of her name to save my life right now. Oh, it's not even going to give it to me. The synopsis does not. Signa. There it is, Signa. The first one follows Signa. Signa, when she was a baby, her family's having a ball, and they are all poisoned. Everyone at the ball dies except Signa. And when death comes to collect the souls, he touches everyone. He sees how their life was, and when he touched Signa, he does not see her past. He sees her future, and he comes to realize that he is unable to take her. And so in the first book, you get to meet Signa in death. Death is personified. Think, oh my brain just, the book thief kind of personification of death. Signa is living with her great aunt. It's not a great living situation. She doesn't really like it, and she's unable to die. So she's eating Belladonna to kind of like see what happens, sort of. And one thing leads to another, and she ends up having to move in with her distant cousins, and she starts to try to solve who is trying to kill her cousin because she is dying, and the plot takes off from there. This is the 3rd installment. I won't tell you too much, but I am excited. It comes out on the 20th of August. And there you have it. Those are the 10 books I'm excited for the summer of 2024. Did I mention one of your most anticipated? Do you have an most anticipated? I would love to hear about it in the comments and to add it to my TBR. And I'll catch y'all on my next one. Bye, guys.